mess up. I'm ready when you is. You know, groupie on this cool shit.
Hey, traveling, I've been backpacking. Local Whole Foods, eating green salad. Back on my veggies, sold me some broccoli for cabbage. Started frying chicken cutlet patties to selling mushrooms magic. Papa ate fantastic. I was feeling to a different standard. Got me good with the graphics.
Okay, so to start the Seamoss gel process, I like to set up 2 bowls filled with spring water. And what I do is I set the Seamoss in bowl number 1, let it get a little soft because when it arrives to me it's very dry, so I let it soak up for a few minutes so that it's easy to work with. From there I start to agitate the Seamoss so any dirt particles can fall to the bottom of the bowl.
I'm a star in the sky. You a star like Patrick's. I remember drinking 40s, 18 on the street max fish. Transactions underhanded. Transactions underhanded.
So I'm done transferring it to bowl number 2. I switch out the water and start the whole process over until the Seamoss is clean to my liking.
It took a long time.
Once I'm done with that, I let the Seamoss soak for 8 to 12 hours.
I got smiley face every hour of the day. What more can I say? I used to dodge them jakes. I tell no lies.
So here we are the next day, and I'm just cutting up the Seamoss so it's easier to blend.
Never I run in pace. Got a corporate job, but I don't run a rat race. Geometric her body, I think she got a good shape. Could I blind my eyes? Got this thing like it's maze. Culinary arts forfeit.
When it comes to making the Seamoss gel, the less water you add, the thicker your Seamoss will come out. I like to use Seamoss for multiple things, my hair, my face, as well as for consumption. So I'm going to make this one a little thin because what I'm doing is using 1 cup of Seamoss to 1 cup of water. And I personally use the same water I soak my Seamoss in to blend. I don't see it being a problem. Some people prefer to use fresh spring water for blending, but I don't. So here I'm just blending the Seamoss in my NutriBullet for a few seconds. I don't like to blend for too long because my NutriBullet will heat up and I don't want it to destroy any nutrients in the Seamoss. Here you can see how thin the Seamoss came out. Keep in mind that when making Seamoss, once you store it in the fridge, it will thicken up a bit. So I've made a second batch of Seamoss, and this one came out a bit thicker. Like I said, the less water you use, the thicker your Seamoss will come out. So here we are the next day. To the left, we have the thick Seamoss. And then here we still have the liquidy Seamoss. Here I'm using the Seamoss as a face mask. I do this about 2 times a day after I wash my face. Sometimes I do keep it on overnight. The Seamoss is going to dry, so I don't have to worry about it getting on my pillowcase or anything, or coming off my face while I'm sleeping. And that's also why I decided to make it so thin, so it's easier to absorb in my skin compared to had it been thick. So here I'm just minding my business, crocheting, drinking some tea, and doing some reading with my face mask on. I currently have some Seamoss on my face. If you're wondering what is this stuff on my face, this morning, starting my day, and I do my Seamoss mask after I get out of the shower. But I just added some Seamoss to my juice. I'm just gonna shake it up, drink it. And you don't even taste the Seamoss in the juice. Like, it's like there's nothing there. Here's the Seamoss gel that I made. This is a thick one. I'm just gonna have a tablespoon of Seamoss. And it doesn't taste like anything. thing. I get my Seamoss from Vital Vegan Cafe. They get it themselves, package it, they sun dry it, and they show you the whole process from beginning to end. So I love getting my Seamoss from them. I trust them. It's inexpensive. 56 grams brings you about $17, and for 112 grams you pay $30. And what I currently have is a 112 gram bag, and with that I get like 16 ounces of Seamoss. I infuse it with elderberry, so you can have fun with the Seamoss. It doesn't have to be plain. I will make another video on how I make elderberry Seamoss for those of you that are interested. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video. Bye.